Ladies and gentlemen, many of you, along with myself, have been in this room for lots of joyous occasions. We're going to begin now, and here we go. We as educators are supposed to teach you more than just classroom. We're supposed to teach you common sense, things that will last you a lifetime. The program today is based on a teenager driving distracted or drunk and dying every 15 minutes. The video presentation.
In the future, I want to graduate from a 4-year university and become a successful businesswoman.
In my future, I hope to go into the music industry and share my passion with the rest of the world.
In the future, I hope to become a professional soccer player and play in Europe.
I hope to major in business and real estate development and pursue a career in law.
In the future, I plan to go to medical school and become a doctor.
In the future, I want to be happy and graduate from medical school to aid children in third world countries.
In the future, I hope to graduate and become the president of a 4-year university.
In the future, I see myself following my dad's footsteps and owning my own business.
In the future, I hope to graduate from a 4-year university and follow in my mom's footsteps as a therapist.
Hey, Mom.
I think I have really good news for you.
No way.
Okay, so something came in the mail. I'm so excited. I know it's going to be good news.
No way, I got it.
Oh,
I got it.
I knew it. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you. Can I please have a party tomorrow?
Yeah, of course. That would be great. You so earned it. Let me think. So I'll buy some snacks and I'll buy you guys some drinks.
Thank you, Mom.
Congratulations. I love you.
Hey, Morgan, take a shot.
I'm good, bro. I'm driving.
Rick going to college.
I love that guy, but I don't need a drink to have fun. All right, let's go. Yeah. Knowledge, man. Thank you, man. All right. Stop going.
Take him down.
Is anyone down to eat right now?
Way too drunk to drive right now. I'm gonna order an Uber. All right.
Yeah.
We'll go with you.
There's probably a surge charge.
I don't care. Okay, he'll be here in 3 minutes.
Who's got their cars?
I think Tanya drove.
Yeah, I mean, I do, but I don't know, I drank.
You'll be fine.
I'll direct you. Here's water, and we'll go.
Yeah, you'll be fine. I promise you'll be fine. You didn't even drink that much.
It's okay. It's okay.
All right, yeah, let's go. Let's go. It's fine.
Century City! Be careful!
I'm so excited to go and eat. Okay.
You guys come with me. I'm sober. I drove. Let's go. All right, let's do it.
Wait for me. Oh my God.
Shake Shack or Shake Shack or Panda Express?
Dude, Panda Express, 100%.
Nah, I'm down for
Lo
Shake Shack.
mein, orange chicken. We have to go there. Oh my God.
Stop sign. Guess who's not stopping at that?
No cop, no stop.
Well, there's a car.
Alright, put something good on now.
I got you.
Put a con. You guys, look at that house. It looks like a witch's house.
So am I down to go to
Is
Panda
that
Express?
our turning and we're supposed to go straight?
I'm not even drunk right now.
Are you okay?
I had
You're
one.
really going the
I'm
wrong
not
way.
on Jupiter
No,
right
I'm
now.
not. Can we watch a movie after?
Oh my God, yes, Mira!
Tanya, what's up?
Don't worry about that. Just don't do anything until I tell you to, okay? Okay. I'm gonna have you do a finger count. You're gonna touch the tip of your thumb to the tip of your fingertip 3 times. Okay? You can use your left hand or your right hand. It's up to you, whatever you're comfortable with. Start with your index finger to your thumb, then your pinky, and back to your thumb. Okay. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Faster.
11, 12.
801 and 2, private BLS please.
Can you squeeze my hands? How about over here? Can you feel me touch you over here? No? Nothing there? We have a 17-year-old male weighing approximately 150 pounds. He was in the rear seat unrestrained. He currently has a headlock aspiration to the left side. He has a tib fracture. He has bruising of his left side. He has no sensation of both hands. No sensation to the feet bilaterally. Heart rate 150. Respiratory rates at 12. SpO2 is currently at 92. We are currently about to
17-year-old female in a ETA, high rate of speed, partially ejected out of the front seat, traumatic full arrest on arrival.
Transport time at the same time. There's no femoral pulse, no heart sounds. Okay, just before we go, let's just check his back real quick. So, can you actually check his back? Can somebody else get the bag?
You only had 2 drinks? 2 beers?
I don't remember.
That's all.
I didn't mean. It was an accident. He just got into college, and we were just no. I'm so sorry.
Okay, if I come in and talk to you for a minute? Sure, is everything okay?
I was wondering if I could come in and talk to you real quick about your
Sure.
kids.
Is there something wrong?
Yeah, well, we have a seat and we'll explain everything to you. Your son Hunter was involved in an accident day in front of the high school, and unfortunately, as a result of the collision, he's passed. And as a result of that, I'm coming to let you know that your son is no longer with us.
Case of People versus Vershanina, SA 466.
Morning, Your Honor. Stephen Katz of the People. Morning, Your Honor. Richard Holder for the defendant.
The defendant having previously been convicted of 2 counts, Watson murder, which is a second-degree murder. Maximum is 15 to life on each count.
Hunter was not only my brother, but my best friend. A lot of people say this, but no one will ever understand the relationship that we shared besides me and him. He was there for me for the past 17 years of my life, and now he's gone.
From the day my son Hunter was born, he brought eternal love and laughter into my world. Hunter has the biggest, softest, and kindest heart.
Sitting here by far is the hardest thing I've ever had to do. Maya was my only daughter and the light of my life.
By coming down hard on Tanya, it was really my fault. It really wasn't her fault. Enough damage has been done. So many lives have already been ruined.
My client is beyond sorry. There's really nothing she can say to bring back, to cure the damage. But she will be living with this for the rest of her life.
The people would ask that the defendant be sentenced 38 years to life in state prison.
The court sentenced you to 15 years to life. As to count 2, Hunter, your last name is the victim, the court has also sentenced you to 15 to life. The discretion the court has is should it be concurrent or consecutive. Given the facts here, the court sentences you to consecutive terms, making it 30 years to life. A total term of 38 years to life. You will do that before you'll be released.
Yo, where you guys think you're going?
What do you mean? I said
No, you can't drive. You
Get
guys
the
can't drive.
food
No,
out.
you can't
Come
drive.
on,
No,
I
you're too
have
dry.
so
Nope,
much-
fuck
What
up. You
do
can't
you
drive.
mean?
He's right.
Order.
Okay. I won't drive. I'll call an Uber, okay? Okay. Can I have my keys?
Yeah, you promise you won't drive?
Yes, I won't drive.
You ordering an Uber?
Morgan, stop. Get off your phone.
In the wake of the message of the son's death, we heard the mother ask, "Where is he now?"
where is he now? Haunting question. And in the wake of this event, hundreds of Beverly Hills community members, classmates, parents, family have been affected, and now they look for ways to understand their loss and to express it. The magnitude of expression could take days or weeks, and unfortunately we only can hear from five family members who have letters to express their loss and their farewells. The first letter will be read by Joey Abels.
How am I supposed to say goodbye? We've always had so much time. There's always been so much more. There's always been another day, another sunrise. Each morning I wake up, my body refreshed, my soul revitalized. Each morning I say bye. I rush out the door, I say goodbye. I say goodbye. But I've never really said goodbye before. I've never meant it, never felt it. There's always been more. Another day, another sunrise, another chance, another life. There's always been another day. There's always been another goodbye. No more. This is the last, the goodbye for real. No so long for now, no see you later. Now so long forever. See you never. I've tried to be the sun, to be the one everyone's looking for. I've tried to be even more. I've tried to push the bold new heights. I've tried to push the limits. I've tried to see all I can do. All the while, I've never known how much I'm supposed to do. By that matter, I've never known how much I mean to you, or you to me. Do you know? Can you see it? Can you feel it? I've tried to tell you. Please say you know. I need to tell you before I go. But it's too late. It's over, it's done. It's over, it's done, it's gone. My life has gone by, and I never told you. I never said goodbye.
The next letter of farewell, Owen Lloyd.
Hey, Mom and Dad. So I gather you heard about the whole me dying thing. I just heard about it too. Really sorry you had to see that. Seriously, I'm as upset as you are. I mean, this is really not how I planned it. My death, that is. To be clear, it's not like I picked a date for my future death or anything, but you know, I always kind of had a way I'd hoped it would go down. Like I wanted my death to be the same as my life, you know. I wanted it to be romantic. Like by a firing squad or by driving off a cliff into the ocean during the sunset, while also saving a small town from a bomb. It doesn't matter. The point is, I want it to be at least somewhat on my own terms. At the very least, I'd like to say goodbye and I love you to some people first. But now I don't get any of that. I don't get my firing squad or my sunset or my I love you because someone thought the intersection was a good place to check their Snapchat. Snapchat, I can explain to you later what that is, but trust me, it's not as cool as a firing squad. But I hope it was worth it to the person who hit me, you know. It's too bad it wasn't enough that they took away my life. They also took away my death. Anyway, I know it's too late for this, but I love you, and goodbye, Owen.
Next letter of farewell, Serene Terrier.
My dearest Miriam, my shining star, your light will always shine on all of us. No words can ever describe the pain that encompasses all my body and sinks to my heart. Your smile, your laugh, your loving heart will always be with me, taking part in every day I live. The world has lost a beautiful soul, a loving daughter, a true friend, a person who wants to make a difference in the world, in the crazy world we live in. I wish if we only had more time, there would be so much I would want to tell you. If I only knew, you're simply amazing. Your dedication to everything you do, whether it's for your family or for school or helping others in need. I would have told you I love you more often. I would have hugged you every single night before going to bed. I want you here now to sit and talk, to tell you how much you mean to me. You did so much to make others happy. I just want you to be happy. But now I can't tell you anymore. I will miss your happy face every morning. Even though you may have not felt it, you would brighten up my often stressful mornings. You never failed to bring me happiness each and every day. Your younger brother and sisters will miss you, miss your fun games and guidance. How lucky they were to have such a loving sister. Now I sit here, empty-hearted, knowing life will never be the same. I will never forget you. You will always be the one I turn to when I need guidance. I say this because you have taught me so much while I was teaching you. You taught me patience, how to be more open, how to love unconditionally, and how to be dedicated and go for what I believe in. You are and always will be a part of me. I count the days and look forward to the day that we will meet again.
Next letter of farewell, Shada Porat.
My dearest Justin, the love of my life, the reason I breathe, and the reason I wake up in the morning. I'm sorry. This is a day that no mother would never ever want to think and imagine. As I always used to say or share with you, I hope no mother or father would ever see and feel this day. The thought of not having you around and seeing your beautiful face ever again make me want to go where you are and be with you forever. You laughed at me every time I asked you to be more careful driving. You mocked me when I tried to share with you the consequences of drinking. You giggled and asked me to chill every time I wanted to share my experiences with you. And always pushing me away so I won't give you any advice. All I wanted to do was to protect you and keep you safe. I had dreams and hopes for you and your future, wanting to see your graduation day and longing to hold your kids and take them to a park. Babysit them while you and your wife will take a vacation together. At this point, there is nothing to look forward to, nothing to dream about, and no hopes for the future. Future is gone, hope is lost, and our lives are changed forever, and you will never come back. You were my sun, my sunshine, and my friend. We spent quality time together, we laughed together, and we discussed and at times screamed that got upset at each other. But all were sweet, no matter how bitter at times we felt towards each other. My life is done, and I feel gone, and I don't want to spend another day without you. I feel empty, light like a candle, melting down to the end. I love you, I love you, I love you, and I love you.
This is our last letter of farewell, but certainly not our last farewell on this day of mourning. Sarah Oakham.
Mom, how could I do something so selfish to the woman who has given me everything? You've been there for me through it all. Even if I thought it was unnecessary, you were always there. So how come I couldn't have made one different choice and been there for you? I wish I would do anything for one more moment with you. Most kids are embarrassed by their parents, but Mom, as much as you think I am, I actually aspire to be just 1/4 the woman you are. I owe everything to you. I'm sorry for all the times I've talked back to you when I didn't feel like coming to help you with your computer, and I'm sorry for the times I told you not to come to events because no parents would be there. I know I get stubborn with you and don't love admitting you're right, but hey, you were right again. If I didn't just get into the car, I wouldn't have destroyed my life and ruined yours. The worst part is knowing how much I will hurt you. Who's gonna be your girl in a house filled with boys? Who will tell you what outfit to wear when you go out? And who will yell at you for giving you a tone you don't like? You taught me everything, and no words written on a piece of paper can capture a relationship. You're one of the few who only wants the best for me. And Mom, I'm so sorry, you deserve more. And the worst part about this is that even though I know it's gonna cause you so much pain, that you wouldn't for a second regret it. In each life, you're lucky to get one person you love more than anything, and I'm so lucky. I just don't want you to think that I don't love you for putting you through this, so please don't let this ruin you, because imagining you hurt makes me hurt the most. I guess this goodbye letter is more me talking about how much you love me, but how will you believe that I loved you if I did the most selfish thing to you? I wish our time together was longer so we can not waste moments fighting, because even if our time was unlimited, it would never be enough. Just the thought of you and I not having each other is too overwhelming to think about. I owe all of my 17 years of my happy and healthy life to you. I have never felt more loved or inspired by any other woman, and you raised me along with my 2 best friends, so please be there for them. I couldn't and wouldn't have wanted my life to be filled with anyone's love but yours. I think I keep just rambling in this letter because I never actually want to say goodbye and say I love you one more last time. So I'm sorry this is the last time I will say I love you.
Our farewells could continue for hours, whispers over great Neptune's ocean. And now we have yet another person affected by tragedy and loss, and may have also asked the question, where is he now? His name is Marcus Kowal. He's a professional kickboxer, MMA fighter, and boxer. He holds 2nd-degree black belt in Krav Maga, Ranger Special Forces in the Swedish military. He's also an entrepreneur, coach, personal trainer. He's worked with the LAPD, Sheriff, SWAT, FBI, CIA. He's even just arrived yesterday from Israel after 7 days working and training with the Israeli military. He's worked with actors of all kinds, Rachel McAdams, Sacha Baron Cohen, Hilary Swank, Brendan Fraser. He speaks 6 languages and has lived in 6 countries. He recently even set the world record for doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for 24 hours nonstop, as part of another world record being in the longest fight seat ever. But now he'd like to talk to us about something much dearer to him. This is Mr. Marcus Kowal.
Thank you for having me. Just arrived back less than 36 hours ago, where I was the only American or a non-Israeli part of a think tank with the Israeli military. I've been fighting my whole life. I'm a professional fighter. I won a world title. I was the first Swede ever to fight for Strikeforce, which today is the UFC. But nothing compared to becoming a father. Liam was born May 25th, 2015. And I posted a picture on the 16th of July of me and him at the beach, where I wrote, "Building a dream is important, but building sandcastles with him is more important." 6 months ago, I stood and read a letter similar to the letters that you heard today, except it was for real. I've been fighting my whole life, and the one thing I always thought I could do is protect my family. If someone would have told me a 72-year-old woman was going to take my son's life, I would have laughed. Yeah, that's the truth. Liam was declared brain dead, and we decided to donate his organs. On the 12th of September, we had his funeral. On the 13th of September, at 6 a.m. in the morning, we met with a lawyer in order to set up a non-profit in Liam's name, liamslife.org. We can't foresee what happens to us, but we can choose how we react to it. Since Liam's passing, we had our first fundraiser, which was a world record, where we did Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for 24 hours. We also started a social media campaign doing 100 kicks for 7 days straight, which has been done by several UFC fighters. I did it myself starting on September 22nd. But I felt a week wasn't enough for me, so I decided to do it for a year. Today was 167. Coming up to September 22nd this year, we're going to set a third world record. We're going to have as many people around the world throwing 100 kicks at the same time. I've written a book that's being edited right now, and with the non-profit that we started, we're working on increasing the amount of people that are organ donors. 94% of the US population say they weren't willing to be organ donors, yet only 54% are. Every day, 22 people die in the United States waiting for an organ. As well as drunk driving. A lot of times people are worried about terrorist attacks. Yet, every 51 minutes in this country, someone dies because of a drunk driver. 66% of the US population will be impacted by drunk drivers, whether it's themselves, family members, or friends. You can stand by and watch, or you can stand up, or you can do something about it. To be a fighter doesn't mean you have to get inside of a cage to fight. There's been several fighters that fought for what's right, including Muhammad Ali, outside of the ring, Gandhi, Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King. To have a fighter's mindset means that you don't give up and you don't stop. My son didn't die in vain, and we're going to make a difference. Beverly Hills High School, you're lucky, or you're students of Beverly Hills High School, you're lucky to have people like Corinne and the teachers that you have that are willing to put on something like this, because this is what makes the difference. It's not just about not drinking and driving, it's about not letting a friend drink and drive. And you're going to get, if you haven't already, you're going to get into that position where you're going to have a friend who's going to want to drive after they've been drinking. The problem is, when you've been drinking, the CEO, your brain, thinks you're Superman or Superwoman, and you feel fine. The problem is, this country, as great as it is, has a blood alcohol content level of 0.08, which is the legal drinking driving limit. That's higher than most countries in this world. And at 0.08, you're drunk. To get to 0.08, it takes the average male of 170 pounds, 6 large beers on an empty stomach within an hour. That puts you at 0.08. That's a lot of alcohol. The term legally drunk shouldn't exist. There's no counter-argument to why you should be allowed to drink and drive. There's no excuses. Taxis, Uber, Lyft, designated drivers. There's too many options. And you're gonna get into that position when a friend says, I'm fine, I'm good to go. And be a good friend and stand up and don't let them drive. They might be mad with you right there and then, but they'll thank you the next day. Except from Liam, we've opened 3 gyms, and at one of our gyms, one of our members was killed the year before Liam passed. Not only his family, his fiance, his friends were impacted, but it was a woman who was 22 years old, very similar to what we saw today, who killed him. She didn't just ruin their lives, but she ruined her own. Yeah, she got 4 years in jail, but she's gonna have to live with that for the rest of her life, that she took an innocent human being's life. And if she was with friends that night, and they had the opportunity to stop her, I bet they're thinking about it too. Join us in the fight to stand up for something so obvious, so clear, so easy to do. Help us save lives. Thank you for having me.
Marcus's wound is very fresh, but yet he came to us and he spoke to us. We thank you, Marcus. Everything you saw happening on that screen was an outcome of an action. Actions are based on decisions and choices people make. It's not only about the young people. When it comes to choices, people of all ages, everyone, they make decisions on a daily basis. But we want to talk about your age today. Why is it so important? Because there is this ungrounded sense of invincibility that exists. You feel that nothing terrible will happen to you. I am very sure most of you know what's wrong and what's right, yet you still do it. Do it without even thinking that it can happen to you. Well, it can happen to anyone. Anyone. No one is protected. It's just one mistake. It's that drinking and getting behind the wheels or getting into a car with someone who drank. It's that text that you get that you sort of have to respond. No, you don't have to. You have to think. You have to think how it could end. This is why all of this is done, so you can understand the consequences of your actions. In a very vivid way, you can see what could happen. My son wasn't drunk, he wasn't driving, but he did get into a car with an adult who was drunk, who had no business in coming to a high school party, bring a drink, give it to a minors, and then try to take some girls away. He got into that car because we taught him to be protective of others. He just wanted to make sure that they're delivered home. And I'm sure he didn't think that anything would happen, but he did know that the adult was drunk, yet he got into that car. I wish he didn't. I wish that man never came to that party. I wish that lady, I don't know if I want to call her a lady, that person, 72 years old, I wish she didn't drink and kill him. Well, the baby was being strolled, that's all. Do you think it's the first time she drank? I don't think so. I think she drank all her life. Just finally had caught up with her, on Liam's life's expense. I can stand here and say I wish 1,000 times. It's not going to be enough. I really wish that none of you ever get hurt, or die, or get imprisoned. One thing I don't really, it's hard to even explain the pain that a parent has to live with when the most precious thing, a child, is taken away. It's even harder for me to describe the pain that the mothers of our children have to go through, our wives. It's an immeasurable pain. It never goes away. You learn to live with it, but it's there. You have to understand, every day, when I look into my hands, first thing comes to my mind of me with this hand closing my only child's eyes. Just think of it for a moment. Every day, I remember the color of his skin, his face. I remember it every day. He's gone, he's not coming back. With him, all the dreams, all the plans, it's crushed, disappeared. It will not happen, period. Is that what you want? Is that what you want for your parents? I don't think so. So please, all of this is done for you to understand. All of this is done for you to think. Please, live, love, grow, study, to become incredible human beings that you can be. You can. And the most powerful thing that is going to make you go on with that path is the love of your parents, your friends, and everyone around you. You're loved. Love back. Therefore, don't break it. Do not break it. We love you all, and thank you.
In 2005, I was at Agora High School. We had an every 15 minutes program. And a couple weeks later, I had a couple of my girls who cut school, went with a boy from Oak Park to the beach, drive right over Canaan to BCH. You make a left, go a couple miles, and you're right there at Zuma. On the way back, they were drinking. They had a great time missing school that day. On the way back, they came over Canaan, and as you come over Canaan, you go past a street called Thousand Oaks Boulevard, and Agora High School is right there. The girls got out of the car. There's something sort of clicked in their head, remembering every 15 minutes. They got out, they walked into my office, they told me they cut school, they told me they were drinking, they were worried about the boy who was driving back to his school. Oak Park is about, 2.5 miles from Agora High School. On his way back to Oak Park, nobody hit him. He didn't hit another car. He hit a tree. My girls lived. Because they got out of the car. This should be a life lesson. As we don't want to lose any of you. I want to thank the speakers and everybody who shared today their feelings and thoughts. And I hope my juniors and seniors remember this as you go forward in life. Thank you for the coming. Thank you for your action. I thank the kids and the parents who have come today. I thank KBEV for putting in the time and all the people that have sponsored us. The amounts of money and time this has taken. These kids here have kept this a secret for 2.5 months. But we don't want you to forget it. ever. Remember what you saw yesterday, remember what you see today. And with that, we'll have the lights up and shortly we'll head back to school. Thank you.